Tonight we're staying at Under Canvas.
Well, there is a hospital of exit 65.
We're down at the Hoover Dam today right now. We're gonna... She's liking this trail. Hiking. Hey guys, so we're at Macedonia Cemetery today. This is Macedonia Baptist Church right here. This church has been here since the mid 1800s, and the cemetery has been here. I think the oldest burial I've seen here was 1881, 1882. We're going to do an exploring video today around Macedonia Cemetery. You want to take a look?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. We got some weather coming in. We're trying to film in between the cold weather, guys. But since it's a small cemetery, it wouldn't be too hard to do. Watch, there's a
Hole right there.
I like the lights have busted it right there. Hey, let's look over the back of this right quick.
No, I was looking at this. This looks like a pretty big old hill here.
Yes, like a cliff. Let's see. That's a holler right there.
Yeah, you know, that's one thing I love about Alabama, with the exception of next week.
Look at
normally, we get all the beauty of the hills and hollers without all the cold weather.
But now we got some snow.
But yeah, with the exception of next week.
Yeah, look at that. That's a holler right there now. Guys, that is a holler right there.
That for sure is. Hey, stand there just 1 second. I want to adjust my brightness a little bit on this to make you look better. There you go.
All right. Alrighty. This says Whitehead. Let me go around to the front. Wow, these are pretty. All right, guys. So what we got here? See, these look pretty old. This is lather. I think this is brown, right? 1927.
Yeah, there's brown on
father.
it.
This is father, John Brown. Let's see. Irene. This is 1999, and Elijah Brown. Doris Brown, 2006. And it looks like that's probably a baby or another one next to it. All right. J.L. Watson. September 14th, 1856. His toils are past. His work is done. He fought the fight. The victory won. And he's got a Confederate flag. So I'm guessing he's going to be one of our veterans.
Well, see, this is what I'm looking at. I saw the veteran flag there, but it says 1856. So, I mean, there are stories, though, of children that did things in the war, like carry messages and stuff. Maybe that's what he did. Because if the war started in 61, he'd only been about 5 or 6 years old.
Let's see.
Right?
Right. No, he'd have been 1856. And
the war started 1861 to 1864.
Oh. Okay, here's the old one. Yeah, this is an old one.
That is definitely, yes.
Tombstone.
But that's neat. It's like that one story I found, that boy that is on the intro to the war stories.
Mm-hmm.
That little Civil War soldier, he's no more than 12 or 13 years old.
Yeah, but for him to be
but 6 years old,
Civil War, if he was a veteran for the Civil War, then I don't know what he did. The kids did a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing what the children of the time did.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids back then were just little adults.
Yeah. Dora Brompton, wife of J.L. Watson. All right. I was looking at this old one. I love these inscribed with the how they just did it with their hands.
Mm-hmm.
Concrete like that. So
I do. I like
Watson
those.
Born. It says died 1923. Yes, and look how old these are. Look at this one, guys. Yeah.
So right after the First World War.
Let's see if I've got. I see. There's no like inscription on that. On this one. Go up here and look at these. Okay, we have Amberson already. And Hardiman. There seems to be a lot of Watsons.
Yeah.
I don't personally know any Watsons that are outside of Holmes and Watson. I don't know. I don't know any guys. We'll do the front end of that section. We'll sort of go around and kind of like do a loop like that. You want to?
Mm-hmm. Now, I worked with a lady years ago, and her married name was Watson.
Watson. Okay, see how this is like little. You see, but that's a head and foot song. Obviously, you just can't read it anymore. If somebody's putting rocks and stuff on that one, I could probably pull these because they usually have a mark somehow. Let's go here and look. And these white crosses right here are veterans. All right, let's see. David Owens, age 78, Lieutenant Colonel, 58th Alabama. Hey, I did a video on the 58th.
Mm-hmm.
I sure did. Let's see. Maud Owens. Oh, it's nice out here. We got some weather coming in, though. Now, this is interesting. Why is this Muriel Owens, Addie Owens? See, Muriel and wife of Raymond, and then Addie, but it's like face to face.
Looking at the space between, I'm assuming one is going this way and one's going this way. Yes.
But it fell. Muriel Owens and Raymond Mims. Okay. Mammy Owens. Right.
Yeah, they may have placed these at the foot of the grave.
Oh, look at that. You could tell that's the oldest. Look at that. That's probably the oldest section right there. Let's go this way. I have to see this. How beautiful, guys. Look at how old this is. See how old those look? It is old, Gracie. Try to find an inscription on this. Here we go. G.L. Owens, born 1839. I can tell. Some of them are hard to read, guys.
You know, if you would put your feet out in front of you instead of trying to roll them under you.
He's a man of Gracie. Oh, you guys see Prophet? Look at her. Hey!
I'm just trying to be a pain in the butt.
He's good at that.
And she succeeds and excels at being a pain in the butt.
Okay, infant son, TB and ML. TB and ML. Here we go. Thomas Long Owens. Company G, 58th Alabama Infantry, CSA, 1848. You know, there's a lot of Confederate soldiers from the 58th out here. The 16th and the 14th are up northern Alabama. Infant daughter of Houston Owens. Sam Houston Owens, 1895 to 1950. I wonder who he's named after.
Yeah, I wonder.
Can you guess? Three guesses.
Andrew Jackson.
Right? You know what, guys? What's so funny about that? And I make jokes, but you ever do find the grave stuff or look up pictures? When they have a name like Andrew Jackson, Thomas Jefferson, or Sam Houston, and then they have their last name, try looking that up without getting Sam Houston in it. So what you have to do is you have to put S.H. Owens and then put his birth and death date, or you're going to just keep getting Sam Houston. You know, you're not going to ever get him. Peoples Owens. And we're still fighting this congestive stuff that's going around. So, oh, look at here. Finally. I was wondering. Okay, this says Addie Leona Owens, 1893. It says, a virtuous woman. That's right. Here we go. Hugh Manley Owens. I like Manley because that reminds me of Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah, and he was a Mason.
That's what I was saying. I said
Yeah.
finally, I was happy to find my Mason here. 1889. I know they're out here.
Can't go anywhere.
I'm guessing this is probably going to be father, mother, and their children. Let me look. Look at this, though. I guarantee you those are Manley babies. Let me see. I wonder how many babies they lost. John Owens, 1854. So that's father, right? Beloved father.
It's so crazy the way the world is today versus back then, that they tried and tried and tried to have so many babies and they couldn't.
Right. This is LG something, wife of him, 1858. And I'm going to guess these are their children. Let me see. Yes. Bolster. Son of, yeah, that's his and her, and Velma. Right? Charlie. Whoa. Read the dates on that. Like, did she have one a year? Let's see what they did.
That one was
That
8
one's
years.
8 years old. Twin son of J.R. and Elsie Owens, age 8 years. So we need to find his. There's the other twin. Velma.
Twin daughter of.
Oh, and that's a 1 year old. So she had them in sets.
So she had more than one set of twins. Very
Right,
interesting.
And a lot of women, some women did that. And guys, I don't know if you know this, but the more you have twins, the more chances you are going to have more and more and more. So, like, if you have a set of twins on your first time, your second and third time, you're increasing those odds by like 75%. And if they're dying, he's a twin, age 5. Charlie is a twin. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Infant daughter. Infant son. So they might have died at birth. Infant twins. Look at this. I've never
Son
seen
and
twins.
daughter. I've never seen so many twin jabs, what you said.
Like she just had them in sets of twins and they died. I'm just saying.
That must have been heart-wrenching.
Huh?
That must have been heart-wrenching.
Are you kidding me? 2 babies is hard enough. But you would think in one aspect, since they were having so many twins, one of them would survive. Something. This is Will Martin, 1890 to 1921. Here we go. Got a veteran.
But you know, just true as then as they found out recently that there's just some people whose body chemistry isn't compatible for children.
Right. Now they know that. D.V. Collins. And it could be something as simple because the different ages. It's probably a blood disorder or genetic disorder.
I would think it's something, yeah, genetic-wise.
Yes. Because there's a lot of babies. Too many. Let's see. Peoples. H. Less People. Cynthia Peoples. I like the H. Less Peoples. Less Peoples.
I like less peoples.
Right. These are all Peoples. Jean Peoples. So there's a lot of them here. Let's see. Swap this way towards some of the older ones.
There's not a lot of stones out here that really grab your attention, though.
No. Let's see. There's something, I can't really tell what that is. Like what that is.
That's just a marker at this point. My goodness.
Yes. Like this. It's it's pretty much just a marker. Because you can't tell what's under there. Let's go down here and get this one. All right. Let's see. Is there anything on that side of that?
There is, but boy, you'd need to really get that cleaned off to see it well. Need to get you a little broom for this stuff.
I know you got me. Let's see. I gotta tighten this right quick. It keeps jumping on me. That says something 47 to 1910. I'll find it that way.
What does your Dotson nose get, my Graceless?
She smells something.
She's smelling at something.
There you go. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Screw came loose. Tighten it. All right. Let's see.
I've been trying to tighten that screw for a long time.
Yeah, well, you don't have the right tools.
I think it's stripped.
Yes, you don't have the right tools. Okay, Tony Valletta, 1883 to 1958. Now that cross up there is beautiful.
I was saying, I really like that. That's a very Catholic design. I like that.
I thought that too. I thought he's probably Italian Catholic.
Yeah, you can see the Gothic influence in it.
Yes, and the Italian. I see the Italian influence in that. That says Mary E.T. something H. 1902. Okay. I'll have to find it that way. It's not easy sometimes. Let's see.
Yeah, see, those all have that mold growing on them and it filled it in too much. You can't see it well.
Okay. Ernest. I got Ernest.
You know, it's like Wheel of Fortune. They give you, two consonants and a vowel, and you got to try and figure out what it is.
Mary Valletta. That is really what that feels like, though. It really is. There's some markers right here. See, a lot of these guys, you're going to have to just go through and find. William Valletta. That was like a baby. Carrie Davis. 1877 to 1920. W.H. Davis. 1876 to 1951. Wow. Earl Williams. Noonie Boy. 1927 to 1951. And Eva Williams King. We might have some rain coming in on this.
Oh no, that's a fresh one. We'll leave that one alone at the moment.
Right.
Look, there's a recent burial right there.
We don't cover those.
Now this is something that I don't like, and I always thought this was kind of rude, is when people do the gravel or shell or something like this over. You got to think of who's taking care of this, who's cutting this grass. And, you don't want to be the guy that put this on here and then, someone with a lawnmower comes and shoots a rock out and hits somebody. There's a lot of houses just right across the street. And cars
driving by.
And cars just right by the road.
Yeah. You could hit them with a pebble and bust out a windshield.
Of course, the way this area is growing, that road might not have been there last week.
I see the Pains. Riddle. Gomer. That's a Raymond Garrison. He was a sheriff. I'll bring him up. Let's see. And he was a veteran. So I'll make sure to get him. Armenta.
I definitely tell you, I love our elected police more than I do the cops or whatever that the mayors in towns are allowed to hire.
I think they're better.
Well, when you elect your officials, you have somebody that's representing what most of the majority of the people want.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Celie Crane and Elisha Crane.
I was looking at that one up, man. That's
Oh, look here.
Oh,
reserved.
That's reserved.
There's a lot of ways I can talk about.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, I don't really want my spot reserved. That means they're waiting for me.
Like I've never seen those out of all the cemeteries we've been to. Never seen reserve signs, guys.
Yeah, with
Seriously.
names
Look, it
and
has
shit.
their name on it. I want to show you.
Now, I mean, if someone has a bank account and they want to put my name on it and say reserved for a certain date, I'm all for that. But not this. Not
This is the Horsley family, and they take their lots serious, guys. Just saying.
But I will give them one bit of credit. This is one thing that even we have a hard time talking about, is making those final arrangements. But when it's done, and these people don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, it's just creepy.
It is.
Oglesby. All right, here we go. Virgil Owens, Private U.S. Army. World War II. Thank you, sir. And your lovely wife, all right? Worsley. This is pretty. I'm sure this is this a grave or just has to be.
It's going to be a grave. It's just the marker's probably gone. Or the marker's underneath the
All
moss.
that. I'm not digging in the moss.
Mm-mm.
Go down. This is a beautiful graveyard, though. And it's not too bad out here today. It's mild. And we got a storm coming in, so we needed to go ahead and get out here and do this. Campbell.
You know, here's a custom that I would really like to get started. Rather than these synthetic flowers, maybe during Easter or Mother's Day, we actually get a potted plant. And I know they're going to cut it down, but it won't cause a lot of garbage. It'll be attractive for a while. And we can, let's put live plants in cemeteries.
Okay.
I think that would be better than this. I keep seeing all these signs. I'm just thinking about it because all these signs, they must have a huge problem with people throwing garbage because they got signs all over about throwing trash over.
Let's look up this way. There's a lot of Worsleys.
Auburn.
We won't hold that against them. We don't speak ill of the dead. Somebody will like that comment, I promise.
Yeah, even good Southerners can make bad mistakes.
Make bad decisions, right?
No, I can't say anything. To be honest, on my dad's side of the family, nearly everyone that has an education went to Auburn.
And then I'm a diehard Alabama fan, so
And on Jennifer's side,
we're all Alabama and Auburn.
I was going to say,
are all Auburn graduates and civil engineers and farmers. And then the Williams side is all Alabama graduates.
It's just, Alabama Auburn's just been a fun rivalry.
Oh, they take it like serious. Marie Peoples, 1946 to 1965.
I'm telling you, the way women looked in the 50s and stuff, even though the hair kind of, I always thought they looked kind of classy, always wearing those dresses.
Right, elegant.
Yes, very elegant.
They were graceful. Like Katharine Hepburn, Johnny Thomas. Sorry, guy.
Johnny.
PSC U.S. Army. I was trying not to do that. Robert Thrasher. Okay, I think that's the Airborne 2nd Corps, U.S. Air Force. Yeah, 1939 and 1964. P. James Davis. One years old. Paul Parker Leopard, Jr. Woodrow Peoples and Oma Ruth Peoples. Looks like he was a duck hunter.
Oh, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. I've only seen one Mason.
Yeah, I was noticing that too. That one gentleman up there was the only one I saw.
1944 to 45. See what this one says. Leonard Pickles, 1943 to 2008. I bet he's a veteran. Kimberly Peoples. I bet that's a veteran, Lucas. Walk back up that way. This is a pretty cemetery out
It
here.
is.
It's nice outside today, which is a good thing. Look at here, we got a woman veteran. You know what's funny? That's our woman veteran right here. Lorna Lord, PFC, U.S. Army, World War II, 1924 to 1994. So she was in the WAC. She had to be because that's how the women went in the 40s.
Yeah.
I mean, in the 40s. That's how the women went in service. And I was doing a tribute to Betty White and found out that she joined the West Coast's equivalent of WAC. Her and B. Arthur both did. And they drove PX trucks, during the war. And this young lady, Lorna, I found out what she did, but she was a PFC. Nice. I do like the benches. Look at this.
That's what I'm saying. I love the benches. That's why we're going to have the TV screen with our videos. I have a bench so people can sit and watch them.
Yep. Look at there, guys. That's a beautiful view. Right? Yeah, I think I'll just close this one from here. You want to?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I hope you have a great afternoon and stay warm during this cold weather coming in. We love you. Thank you for all your support and everything you've been doing for us. Have a good day, guys.
Right.